For this project, we're going to think about things that we can control and things that we can't control. So you're going to start by making a list. I decided to put a dividing line down the middle so that I could just think about it in two separate ways. I started first by thinking about things that I can control, and I just wrote them down as a list. I started with my thoughts, and then I wrote down how much I exercise, and I went from there. Then I thought about things I can't control, like the virus, or other people's worries. After your list is made, you're going to get out your drawing paper and you're going to trace your hand. I chose to trace my hand coming from the left side, but you can do it from the top or the bottom or however you want to trace your hand onto the paper. Then I started writing all the things that I can control in my hand. So I started by putting the words I can control. Now, you could draw only pictures, you could do words and pictures, you could just do words. I chose to do words and pictures. Here's my sketch of all the things I can control inside my hand. Now I'm drawing the things that I can't control outside of the hand. Now once again, I'm making words and pictures, but it's up to you. You're the artist. How are you going to do this? Or maybe you only want to have them in one section and not surrounding the hand. It's your choice. You have lots of artistic choices on this project. Okay, so now my sketching is done. And now I'm going to choose to outline it first. I chose to outline it with Sharpie marker. You don't have to outline it if you want to, but for me, I thought that that would make it a little more controlled. And so I used my wider Sharpie marker, and then I used the skinny Sharpie marker on the inside. I chose to choose a different color Sharpie marker for my words on the outside. That was my artistic choice. You can choose the way you want to. Now, after you do all the Sharpie, you have to erase. So if you watch, I am using a technique that will help control it. So I put down my hand and I erase in between my finger and my thumb. That way my hand is controlling the paper so it doesn't move as much. Now when you get to an edge, I put this in slow motion, I'm going down, 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 down so that the paper doesn't wrinkle up. Then I added color. I chose to add color with colored pencils, but you have lots of choices that you can use. So for my project, here's what I used. Colored pencils, some Sharpie markers, a pencil, and an eraser. You can use any kind of markers you want. If you have watercolors and you want to pull those out, you can use that. You can use crayons if you want. You can use ink pens if you want. It's up to you. At the very end, don't forget to sign your name so that we always know who made this awesome artwork. And there you have it, your finished product. Now your requirements are that you have to have one part showing things you can control, one part showing things you can't control, add some kind of color, however you want to do that, and don't forget to sign your name. Cannot wait to see what creativity you use on this project.